Hello lovecatmay ***. On a bright sunny day, three adorable cats begin their top-secret mission, Operation Mystery Box. Agent Cat 01 bravely inspects the entrance, the legendary cardboard cave. Meanwhile, Agent Cat 02 becomes completely distracted by the mysterious orange leaf of destiny. Agent Cat 03? He's just there so he doesn't miss any drama. As Agent 01 confidently steps forward, lovecatmay too. And here we have one very confused baby cat, staring into the distance like it just remembered something embarrassing from 3 hours ago. This tiny fluff ball is experiencing its first existential crisis. Why did the toy leave me? Why is life so complicated? Why is my tail following me everywhere? Don't worry, little one. Sometimes we all just sit like this, thinking about absolutely nothing. And this smart cat is playing with its owner. NYH is having so much fun and doesn't want to stop. The mother cat comes and plays with its owner again. In a warm and cozy pet shop filled with colors, soft lights, and neatly arranged supplies, lived a small gray kitten with the softest fur and the brightest curious eyes. Today felt different for the little cat. From the moment he woke up, his tail twitched with excitement, as if he already knew that this day would be full of fun and new adventures. With each tiny breath, he looked around, searching for anything that could become the next toy in his playful world. The kitten took slow, careful steps across the table, sniffing every corner as if each spot had a secret waiting to be discovered. His tiny paws pressed lightly against the cool surface as he lifted his head, studying the room like a brave explorer. Far behind him, the rustling of plastic bags and the soft clink of cans echoed around the store. To humans, they were just everyday sounds, but to the kitten, they were invitations. Invitations to pounce, to chase, and to play. Suddenly, a tiny movement caught the kitten's eye. A small insect flew just a few inches above the table. His body instantly froze, tail up, ears focused, eyes locked on the target. In that moment, he wasn't just a kitten, he was a mighty hunter. Slowly, gracefully, he crouched lower, preparing for the perfect jump. And with one quick spring of his legs, he leaped toward the little creature. Maybe he caught it, maybe he didn't, but it didn't matter. The joy was in the chase. The fun was in the moment. A piece of string lying at the edge of the table soon grabbed his attention next. It swayed gently from a small breeze, moving only slightly, but enough to spark excitement inside him. The kitten moved closer, touched it with the tip of his paw, and watched it slide away. Again and again, he tapped the string, each time with more confidence. Soon the "Hello lovecatmay" fell off the table, and like a flash, the kitten jumped down to follow it. In his world, even a string could become a magical toy. People in the pet shop smiled as they watched him. His innocent curiosity, his tiny jumps, his silly expressions, everything about him made the whole room feel brighter. He didn't know he was entertaining everyone. He was simply living in his own little world, where playtime was endless and every moment was worth celebrating. The kitten continued walking, passing shelves full of cat food, treats, and colorful toys. Every new object pulled his attention. Every soft sound made him turn his head. His sense of curiosity seemed endless, and his excitement only grew as he explored further. Then he discovered a small blue ball. It was resting quietly near a box of snacks, shining softly under the store lights. The kitten approached it slowly, studying its shape. He sniffed it, hesitated, then tapped it gently. The ball rolled forward. Startled but thrilled, he tapped it again. This time, it rolled even farther, and he chased after it with rapid little steps. He batted the ball with his paws, chased it across the floor, slid a little when he moved too fast, and even tumbled over once, but he never gave up. To him, this wasn't just play. This was an adventure. After a while, the kitten paused to catch his breath. His fur was a little messy, and his whiskers trembled slightly from all the running, but his eyes sparkled with contentment. However, his playtime was far from over. He climbed back onto the table and noticed a bag of pet. Near the edge. The crinkly plastic caught his attention immediately. He touched it with his paw. Crinkle. The sound made his ears perk up. He tapped it again. Crinkle. Now he was hooked. He hit the bag several times, enjoying the funny noise it made like a personal drum made just for him. Then someone nearby called his name gently. He turned, curious. A hand reached out, offering a soft pat on his head. The kitten approached slowly, rubbing his head against the warm palm. For a moment, he paused his adventures to enjoy the affection. His eyes half closed, and he let out a tiny purr. But after a few seconds of cuddles, he trotted away again almost as if he was saying, "Thank you, but I still have places to explore." And explore he did. From one corner of the shop to another, he moved with endless energy. Jumping, sniffing, tapping, chasing, his journey continued, full of tiny discoveries and playful surprises. For him, playtime wasn't just something to pass the hours. It was a way of experiencing the world, a way of celebrating the simple joys of being alive. His little paws carried him to a shelf filled with treats. He reached up and tapped a small bag, watching it wiggle. He followed a shadow on the floor, convinced it was something alive. He even peeked behind boxes as if a hidden treasure might be waiting there. Every moment was a new mission. Every sound was a story. But more than anything, the kitten reminded everyone watching him of something important. Happiness often comes from the simplest things. A string. A blue ball. A rustling bag. A moving shadow. Small things that many overlook, but to him, they were wonders. And even though the kitten didn't know it, he brought smiles to everyone around him. His joy was contagious. His energy was uplifting. His innocence warmed hearts. As the day continued, the kitten kept playing. Each step he took, each tiny jump he made, each curious glance he gave it all painted a picture of pure, simple happiness. He wasn't trying to impress anyone. He was simply being himself. Adventurous. Playful. Curious. And endlessly joyful. This little cat, with his bright eyes and soft paws, showed us all that life doesn't need to be complicated to be beautiful. Sometimes, all you need is a small moment of wonder, a playful spirit, and the courage to chase after the things that make you happy. And so, the kitten keeps exploring. Keeps playing. Keeps filling the world around him with small pieces of joy. Today, tomorrow, and every day that comes after. This is the simple, heartwarming story of a little cat who teaches us that the beauty of life is often found in the smallest, happiest moments. Thank you very much for watching my video. Respect me, love cat me.